It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're going to look here at Derrick Henry. He had a great week last week.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Commanders trot to the field for their first possession, and it's the seventh-year quarterback out of North Dakota State leading the way. His third NFL team, Carson Wentz.
And it'll be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
Now be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. Wentz looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. 2nd and 8 coming up. Wentz now to throw. Out. And he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And now off to the races down the right side. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching him.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Wentz going to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. This defense for the Titans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Throwing now is Wentz. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They fake the give. Now Wentz.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Tennessee brings its offense to the field for the first time, and that means that we get to see the electric rookie out of Liberty, Malik Willis. Here's Willis now off the play fake.
And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
Meanwhile, Willis' throw pulled in by Woods. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 35.
It's a gain of 20. And the Titans first down. 19 Tigers.
Inside handoff, Henry.
And able to get this to the 31. The Titans had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Okay, ready?
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Willis out of the gun.
And it's a Titans touchdown. Traylon Burks, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Titans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays.
And it was Traylon Burks capping things off with a touchdown catch. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Washington offense set to take over.
They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. Thomas brings it in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to.
He's got a man, complete.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
A huge play there for Washington. 46 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To throw is Wentz. Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football
as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibson. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Commanders are back within a score. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, His teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket, beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On 2nd and 1, Willis caught by Woods. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
They go play action with Willis. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Willis wants to pass it again.
And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
On play action, Wentz.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw, it's Wentz. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October, because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, are they getting downfield creating extra points.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes.
Play action. Here's Willis.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
2nd down throw coming by Willis.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I would say it might be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Willis on 3rd and goal. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Robert Woods from 4 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now 21-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Antonio Gibson and the Washington offense ready to go here once more.
And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Taking it about the 36.
Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. From the 44, Willis. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass.
And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10, Willis.
And this one is incomplete.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
It's complete, Burks. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
3rd and 2, Willis. Open man is Burks, and he's got him. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line.
Come on. Hey. Ready.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Third down, it's Willis. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down. Bullock's kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So a well-paced drive. They were able to calmly take it down the field, and then they finished the half with 3 points.
Yeah, and that's what's commonly known as playing the 2-for-1 game, right? Being able to get the points at the end of the half, knowing you're getting the ball to start the second half, gives you a chance to go out and double what you got done in the first half.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Wentz. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
So here are the Titans to take over on offense.
They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Henry.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Henry again on 2nd down.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Complete to a 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
They'll run. It's Henry. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Wentz going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Now, you don't want to see that penalty at any point, but it adds a little extra to it when it comes on 3rd down.
It certainly does, because if this were a boxing match, they had him on the ropes there. 3rd down incompletion, 4th down upcoming. Instead, that mistake resets everything back to first down, which means they have to stay on the field longer to try and stop this drive.
Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal. Gibson will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. First and 10 now, Willis and the Titans at their 25-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw, here's Willis. He dumps it off for Henry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Play fake. Here's Willis. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Henry up the middle. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 54 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. They go play action with Willis. Airing it out deep for Woods. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. On second down, here's Henry. And he's got room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 22 and a first down.
Let's go now.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Chigakankwo, 29 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Bullock good on the extra point.
It's a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Now Wentz.
He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete.
A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good. Washington.
Wentz now on 1st down.
That one caught by the tight end Bates.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
At their 49-yard line.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Wentz.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at FedEx Field, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Out come the Titans now.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd down, they go again with Henry.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
87 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Willis will look to throw on 1st down. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Henry. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. The Titans on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Back to throw Willis. He gets this one to Burks. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Willis. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Commanders are right back in this football game. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down. To throw is Wentz. Going right back to Dotson. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From just shy of midfield, Wentz. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. On now is the Titans punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Carson Wentz in the offense. Down by 7. 1:16 remaining. They're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Wentz's throw complete there to Thomas. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now Wentz. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice Nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Wentz to throw. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. There he goes, right side. The 20, 10, 5. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. To try again after the sack, Wentz. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you